Welcome to France. We're in the Vendée region, famous for its bodies of water. And no need to tell you, this is a paradise for birds. Even migrating birds can't resist a brief stopover because this water is brimming with life, including fish. Right, and here comes a squadron of supersonic jets? Nope. A flock of super ducks, ready for a little break in their journey. I hope you noticed their fantastic landing technique. Our super ducks like to travel in large numbers. There are over 1,000 in the flock that's landed here on this expanse of water. Some of the superheroes managed to catch up on a little sleep. Well, all right, super duck isn't their real name, but don't you think they do have a Lone Ranger look about them, especially when seen from below? In fact, they're sort of diving ducks called the pochard and tufted duck. Well, let's settle for diving duck. No question about it, it's the webbed feet that make them look like outboard motors. Our diving duck eats small shellfish and aquatic plant shoots that he finds at the bottom before bobbing up like a cork. There are two main families of ducks, diving ducks and surface ducks. Surface ducks, well, they paddle about, putting their heads underwater, but they never put their whole bodies underwater. Whereas our diving ducks can go down 5 meters and stay there for 1 minute at a time. Talk about super ducks. What's more, every day a diving duck eats the equivalent of half his weight. Wonder how many dives that takes. Once underwater, his feet propel him down to the bottom, keeping the rear up and the beak down in the mud where he looks for his food. And when he stops paddling, instantly he pops up like a cork. Their little something extra, that's their feathers. They are totally waterproof, like a diving suit. This high-tech material lets them glide in the water like a torpedo and come up dry. You'll never see a diving duck with a cold. That's a kind of heroic thing too, I guess. It's true, when there are hundreds of them diving in the same spot, it's a good idea to keep your eyes open. You can get into a traffic jam and sudden surfacing. When they start beating their wings, it's a sign that they're about to take off. This was only a stopover, and it's a long way to fly before they reach their winter quarters. These ducks aren't only champion underwater divers, they're also aces at flying. Super duck. Yeah, it's a name that fits them like a glove.